Hello everyone, welcome to the review of Unit 5 Tutoring Ban. And in the preview, we talked about a little bit of information happening to New Oriental, this private company that's focusing on tutoring and mathematics and English and a lot of other subjects to students in China. And because they're part of this, tech sector and education as well, they are a private company or corporation, and they are selling their stock publicly or trading publicly in the New York Stock Exchange.
Sector.
Sector.
Recently, under the new changes the Chinese government has implemented, they're trying to really clamp down and control these corporations because they're wanting to create this meritocracy that they believe, with hard work and training, you can achieve something based on merit. And they think that this, private companies and tutoring, it makes an unfair balance because well-off, children or families can pay for more tutoring, better education, and poor students can't get access to this. So that maybe their tests are not as high or they're not as skilled.
Meritocracy.
Meritocracy.
Well off.
Well off.
And similar to Korea, it's very competitive in this sense. And because of this ban, this company had to get rid of about 60,000 of its employees and lay off many skilled and educated workers who trained hard and did the very thing the government wants to do. And now they're out of a job. And so there's a lot of concern about many thousands, if not millions, of a lot of people who've been working and educated in this area and may tutor and may work in educational areas, tech sectors. They might be out of a job and they definitely be affected in the future.
Out of a job.
Out of a job.
So I want to focus more on the aspect of the jobs and happening to these people. What do you think will happen to these people laid off?
Well, they've been laid off, but actually,
No job.
my husband and I yesterday were talking about a kind of interesting phenomenon in China these days that probably only accounts for, a small portion of the people who were laid off. But apparently, the wage and average education of housekeepers and nannies is going way up because people are hiring housekeepers and nannies who are actually tutoring their children.
I see.
So it's one way to get around this new, tutoring ban. But China is apparently also kind of cracking down on this back way as well, and giving rewards for people who snitch on their neighbors and other things like that. So, it's not a safe way, but it is one way to get around the ban. Have you heard of, or what do you think will happen?
Well, that was I would say, interesting, ingenious solution to this, or loophole they found. But as you said, I have heard a lot of reports of the government promoting snitching, essentially. And it's quite hard to get around this safely without any consequences. So, I don't know the punishments. I don't know what's happening in that case. But obviously, immediately, all these well-educated people who may have trained in the U.S. or educated at high universities who want to tutor because they know there's money, they know there's a life there. That is like an absolutely into a total sector and clampdown. That I think this will cause more areas of illicit or illegal activities. Like you said, already one loophole they found. But I don't know. It's very unfortunate for these people. But I can understand that they want to say more merit-based. But one of the logical rebuttals to the government is that don't remove these jobs and sectors, but maybe find a financial way to support poor regions, poor schools, uplift them, or provide other tutoring for them.
Provide it to more people, not less.
Or some subsidies for this, like not remove all tutoring, because that doesn't make a level playing field.
Right.
Because the super rich they're the ones who are going to find ways around this, like you said.
True.
Hiring more nannies. you know, if I was getting a job to live at someone's apartment and teach only and paid a lot of money, that'd be hard to pass up. You know, if I was in this situation. So, but there's no easy answer to this, and we'll have to wait to see what's ongoing in this educational sector. But that's it for our review, and we'll see you on the next one.